I don't know that I could say I'm going to do this after a hearing because she is highly inebriated. She's a .224. Court recalls the case of New Parker Apartments versus Tubbs.
In sync for the plaintiff, Your Honor, our decision to wait for Ms. Stubbs paid off. She's here.
State your name. Okay. Um,
All right, buckle up. This one's wild. What starts as a simple landlord-tenant dispute quickly spirals into one of the most jaw-dropping moments you'll ever see in a courtroom. Miss Tubbs shows up, well, let's just say not in the best condition to face a judge. From unexpected confessions to a 0.224 breathalyzer reading, this hearing has it all. Humor, heartbreak, and a hard look at how personal choices collide with legal obligations. Stick around because the judge's patience and Miss Tubbs's apartment are both hanging by a thread.
where are we on this case? And then I have a question.
There,
I usually don't bring my
that's what
phone.
we're saying happens today.
I know, I never do that. I'm sorry. I never have my phone.
The sex offender registry still shows Mr. Gardner is living there. There's I found in there somewhere where it looks like there was some check made on 8/27 of 25, so in August of this year. I don't know what it means. I'm not saying that that means they confirmed it, but there's a date in August of 25 in the sex offender registry records.
Let's pause here. What's actually happening? This isn't just about rent or eviction. The judge is investigating whether Miss Tubbs is housing someone listed on the sex offender registry, a serious legal issue that can violate housing agreements and state law. Her casual responses show she may not fully grasp how severe that is. For context, if someone lives at your address and is on that registry, you're required to report it. Ignoring that can bring legal and even criminal consequences. That's why the judge is pressing so hard on those details.
And I did a Lexus person search, and apparently his driver's license is at her address still. She acknowledges that it has not been changed. I given Officer Allen the default judgment. I think it could now be after hearing, and she's says she wants to try to get this done, and so if the court gives her more than the 10 days.
Yes, because he had went to the, post office and changed all his mail, which last time I was here, I didn't know.
Miss Tubbs, before you go on, have you been drinking?
Now this is the moment that floors everyone. The judge asks a simple question. Have you been drinking? And Miss Tubbs just owns it. No hesitation, no denial. She admits to drinking a couple beers, starting at 3 a.m. The honesty is almost refreshing, but also deeply concerning. Remember, court appearances are legal proceedings. Showing up under the influence could invalidate testimony or result in contempt charges. Be honest, would you have handled that question the same way or tried to play it off?
Yes, I have a couple of beers, yes.
How much did you have?
I drink beer.
Okay, so how many beers did you have?
18 ounce or 24 ounce, yes. I would
Yeah,
tell you.
that's the nice thing about the 24 ounce. You can say I only had 2 or 3 beers.
So you, this morning, can you get Teresa down here with the PPT, please?
I will say like 2 or 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, because that's what
2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, you started drinking?
that's what time I usually get up and drink milk.
Okay, so how many did you have this morning?
A beer.
Just one? One, what, 24 ounce?
24. Well, that's how it yes.
So that's like 2, but what kind, what?
I don't know how much, 24 ounce.
24 ounces. So, what kind?
But like,
Oh, of course. Light. Why did I
Yeah,
ask?
I drink Bud Light. I used to drink Miller High Life, but I drink Bud Light. I used to drink a lot of liquor, but Bud Light. Why would you ask me?
Because I've got to determine whether or not you can adequately do this hearing, Mr.
Oh,
Allen.
yeah, Your Honor.
Mr. Allen,
I can't-
I'm going to give you a PBT.
What is that?
And here comes the PBT, the preliminary breath test. Judges rarely use this in open court unless they absolutely have to. It's basically a portable breathalyzer used by police officers, and a reading over 0.08 is considered legally intoxicated for driving. Miss Tubbs? She'll later clock in at 0.224, almost 3 times that limit. To put it bluntly, she's legally drunk, yet somehow, the judge remains calm, polite, and procedural, proving that courtroom decorum sometimes requires saint-level patience.
Okay, that's a preliminary breath test.
Oh,
Okay,
okay. Okay.
so here's what's going to happen. You're going to go back with Mr. Allen, and there's going to be a PBT. You just need to blow into the machine, and then we're going to see. Okay? Thank you, Miss Tubbs. Watch your step. Okay, bye-bye. I know. Glad that's what came out of her mouth. All right. You know, there are times in life where I'm just afraid to call another case. Just kind of take a pause and you just hope.
Hey.
Are they?
They're doing what they do.
Okay.
Some people wake up in a number that would send other people to bed.
I know. I know. You know, I was just going to ask for breakfast. Really? Wait. Off the record? No, I'm going to say what I got to say. Because
Who's getting that to whom?
I'm not really sure, but I'm afraid to go back and look. Let me. Is Mr. Lloyd, is yours simple? Where's Lacey go?
Very fast.
Oh.
That's what Magnus said. And then no. No. Court.
We heard you.
Oh, holy. Hold on a second. Miss. Okay, Miss Tubbs.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, I already know.
Notice the judge's tone herein. It's not just frustration, it's empathy mixed with disbelief. This moment perfectly captures the emotional tightrope judges walk daily, enforcing the law while dealing with people's very real struggles. When Miss Tubbs says, "I already know what it was going to be," it's both funny and heartbreaking. The courtroom laughs, but underneath it, there's a sobering truth. Addiction and poverty often collide right here, in these small municipal hearings.
I was drinking last night too.
Yeah.
And in the media, I already know what it was gonna be, Miss, Simpson.
Uh-huh. Okay, so let me first ask you this, and then I'll try to see what we're going to do with your case. How'd you get here?
I got dropped off on my sister.
You didn't drive.
No, I don't drive.
That's probably a good
I don't
thing.
have a license, so I don't drive. No,
That doesn't stop everybody,
And I'm
but
getting on the bus.
okay. So Mr. Fink, I don't know that I could say I'm going to do this after hearing because she is highly inebriated. She's a .224.
Seriously.
That's probably about 3 feet to the wind. Never mind. You don't know what, off of one beer? No, you had more than one.
Okay, I played a drinking game too, so that was it. Oh, man, did I say that? I'm sorry. I don't play the drinking game.
But that wasn't beer, right?
That was,
You were just talking about beer before.
yeah, I did
You
have
were lying.
a beer at 3 o'clock or something in the morning, but I did play the drinking game the night before.
So,
You told the truth. And
And
nothing
then,
but
you got the
truth,
truth,
but
but
not.
I didn't tell the truth, whole truth. I didn't tell the whole truth, because I played the drinking game of life.
What a roller coaster. This hearing had it all. Legal complexity, raw humanity, and moments that blur the line between courtroom and comedy. Miss Tubbs's 224 reading set off alarms, but the judge's choice to delay instead of penalize showed remarkable restraint. At its heart, this case reminds us, courts don't just enforce the law. They reveal how messy life can be when personal choices meet legal systems.
I played the drinking game.
Your Honor, the efficient thing to do would be to come back on Friday with regular landlord tenant docket.
yes,
But the kind of things to do would be to maybe come back the next Friday so she can have one more shot at trying to get him to the state police and get it to him.
No, but the state police is way out in, right now, have
You
transportation.
don't have to go there. Willie Gardner's gotta take care of this, or you're gonna get put out. And everybody's-
Oh, he has,
Everybody's trying to
believe
save
it.
their tenants.
I'm just
You need to
walking
get on the team with us.
oh,
So how about
come on, Mr. Simpson.
26, Your Honor?
come on, what?
Judge Simpson, I do not need to be picked. I ain't had a permit in 15 years, and I finally got my own permit. I knew this was a sex offender, none of that stuff.
Okay, so
But when I come back, I'm gonna be
Just
here.
on the regular docket.
On the-
26.
on the 26th. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. All right, I'm going to adjourn this, and it's gonna go back to basically a pre-trial for September 26th, 2025 at 3 p.m. That's in the afternoon.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
So
so
I'm gonna drink at 3 a.m. I'm just playing. I'm just playing.
okay, I just Miss Tubbs, Miss
I appreciate you, Judge. I really do.
Miss Tubbs.
Because I can't be picked up on first.
I know, but Miss Tubbs, here's okay. I'm giving you basically 10 days to sober up and get that.
Right today, I'm not drinking no more today. I promise, I ain't gonna drink no more till the 27th. I'm just saying, I just try to keep our purpose.
I know. So I'm not
Grandkids, it
Okay.
ain't nothing comes to my purpose.
okay. I'm not gonna get into that. All I need.
Say 32.
31 grandkids, 10 kids, 31 grandkids.
31.
31 grandkids, 10 kids, 5 boys, 5 girls. And they love coming to my apartment, just, they don't live with me, but they just like to come and play.
Okay. So here's the deal. I'm gonna adjourn it out to the 26th at 3. Next time you walk into my courtroom, you need to be sober.
Promise. I got a Bible in my purse.
No. Let's not do that. All right.
Bible in my purse. Look him up. Thank you, Judge.
Yeah, you take care. Okay,
Thank
you
you so much.
go ahead and you just be safe out there, okay?
I'm gonna get on the bus.
You're welcome. Yeah, no, we're not. No, we're not laughing at you. Yes, yes. How much you want to bet it's the wrong bus?
Any excuse?
Yes. Thank you, Mr. Fink.
Here comes the turning point. The judge could have ruled immediately, possibly even moved toward eviction. Instead, he postpones the hearing, giving Miss Tubbs 10 days to sober up and get her paperwork in order. That's an act of compassion wrapped in legal prudence. It shows the balance between mercy and mandate. The idea that justice isn't just about punishment, it's about giving people a fair chance to comply. Quick question for you. If you were the judge, would you have done the same or ruled on the spot?
You know, I'm going to keep calling cases because it can't get any worse. Real Properties versus Jason Mitchell.